Merithera, the current leader of the Green Dragons, wishes for you to meet her in the Emerald Gardens. Drachnid emissaries from the Azura Flight have come to learn about the gardens. Things have not always been peaceful with the Blue Dragons, so it is important to her that relations are kept cordial and positive. She is on her perch above the shady sanctuary in the Emerald Gardens at Merithera's watch.
Welcome to the Emerald Gardens, Rymek.
Thank you, Lady Merithera.
Thank you for coming, Primero. My guests are eager to see the Emerald Gardens, and I am pleased to host them. Shall we get started? Rymek was sent here by the Blue Flight to learn about and protect our gardens. I am glad for their support. We are few in numbers, and our losses have been great. The Blue Dragonflight commands powerful magic, so we can learn a great deal from each other. Come, let us demonstrate the Green Dragonflight's important role here in the Dragon Isles.
I look forward to seeing the wonders of these groves.
The Emerald Gardens are a place of beauty and rest. Meet us down at the Repose, my friend.
It is so peaceful here. This is Samnika's favorite place to rest, but he has been morose since his son was killed in the centaur attacks. But we shall focus on the present. Let us show Rymek our purpose here in the groves. The Primalist's attack left its mark on the Emerald Gardens. I wish to see it grow and flower once again. In this part of the garden, we have an overabundance of lashers. Their seeds can be used by the Sisters of the Garden to cultivate vegetation in those damaged glades. Thin out the lashers to collect their seeds, and then give those seeds to the sisters. They sometimes struggle to inflict harm on any creatures, even when it is in the best interest of the gardens overall. There are many ways to keep the gardens safe, and we have allies to help us. A few ancients rest dormant in these glades. They are giant trees sworn to defend the forest and the creatures within. Use this fragment of my breath to wake them.
What realm does the Green Dragonflight protect? Nature?
We also guard and nurture the Emerald Dream and all that grows within it.
I awaken. Dawn in the garden.
Strange. Something killed this guardian before it had a chance to awaken.
It must be difficult at times to continue your work without your aspect.
It is oft times a heavy burden, but we grow stronger every day. And we are not alone. No. Another dryad lost. Have the Primalists breached the gardens again?
I will be on the lookout for anything unusual, Lady Merithera. Whoever is responsible will not get away with this.
Thank you, Primero. Do not fear. The lashers always grow back at a remarkable rate. Their numbers will rebound quickly. One of the ancients was slain by frost? This does not bode well. We must be alert. The Primalists could be preparing another assault on the garden. The Green Dragonflight has many duties, not solely in the tending of the garden. We also defend the Emerald Dream, and some extend their attention even further. My son, Garithus, for example, has always been interested in all kinds of magic. You and Rymek should seek him out to see what he is working on and help where you can.
My son Garithus is engaged in a sensitive magical project. Perhaps you can help him, Rymek.
I would be delighted.
Welcome. I appreciate that my mother has been interested in my research, even if it's a little far-fetched. Though I'm sure Rymac, as an emissary of the Blue Flight, will have much greater understanding of magic than I do. I hope that we can make some real progress. We may have only recently returned to the Emerald Gardens, relatively speaking, but we carry our long-lasted feelings with us. Many of us are still reeling from the death of Ysera, my grandmother, including myself. I wish I had gotten to spend more time with her and to learn more from her. What amazing things she's seen in her life. In places like the Emerald Gardens, when we shed tears, they are crystallized and carry great power within them. I have an idea for how this galvanized grief could help us.
Our tears will look like crystals under the trees. You'll know them when you see them.
Your tears absorb your flight's power.
Yes. Once that power is harnessed, I believe their magic can be used to call Ysera. It's just a theory, though.
Tell me more.
I've noticed that these gardens have rather diverse defenses, from the dragons to the drachnid, and ancients, and even the wildlife. But there is one defender that seems to have come rather too zealous into its protectiveness. It even tried to swoop at me when I arrived. And since we know something has been killing within these groves, it cannot hurt to be too cautious. Unfortunately, this creature must be slain before it can do more damage.
These are beautiful examples, Primero. Now let us see what we can do.
What's your theory about Ysera?
As a dreamer, Ysera has immense power over the Emerald Dream. I guess since she died, we haven't really had a dreamer. Anyway, nature spirits from Azeroth go to Ardenweald, will pass through the Emerald Dream on their way to being reborn. So, if we can get Ysera that far, and if we can anchor her there somehow, then maybe she can come back. I just don't know how she can leave Ardenweald if she isn't bound to the Winter Queen. Maybe if someone takes her place? But that's not a nice thought. Based on my research, I believe there's a way to reestablish Ysera's ties to the Emerald Dream, so we can bring her closer to Azeroth. When Ysera died, the Winter Queen used her own power to restore her in Ardenweald. For now, she's bound there. But I think if we can just get Ysera over into the Emerald Dream, we can use these anchors to keep her there. But I'm getting ahead of everything. First, we have to infuse these anchors with the power of those emerald tears.
Once Ysera has crossed out of the realms of death, I believe the power of these anchors will help her remain in the dream.
But the dreamer is dead, my friend. How do you plan to bring her back?
That I don't know. but I'm confident that I can figure out a way. Even now, Tyrande and Malfurion are exploring the depths of Ardenweald, searching for possibilities.
Hello again. Have your discussions been enlightening?
Hello, Mother. I was just telling Rymek about my theory.
That's it. I can feel the power in the anchors. Now, of course, there's just one tiny problem of how to get Ysera across from the realms of death into the realms of life. One thing at a time. For now, I'll get these anchors to the shady sanctuary for safekeeping. My mother is here. She must have more that she wants you and Rymek to see.
I have learned much here today. But what do I see there over the water?
That is the ancient bow, a portal to the Emerald Dream. Somnicus guards the Oathstone there. He has been withdrawn of late. Perhaps a visit from a blue emissary will cheer him.
Samicus has been melancholy and agitated since the death of his son. Though we have all endured loss, I cannot imagine what I would feel were something like that had to happen to Garethus. Go with Rymek to the Isle and see if there's anything we can do. Samicus suspected that the Primalists are on the verge of another attack. I fear that he may do something rash. Do not worry. Because of your help with the Emerald Oathstone, you can cross the barrier easily.
I think my theory will work, but a significant sacrifice is required for it to succeed. I've not found a way around it.
Well done, my son. And if it comes to that, we will be ready to pay the price.
Welcome to Ancient Bog, young one. Did Merithera send you to check on me? I am far too old for her to be worrying about me. Merithera needn't worry about me. I'm fine. My son's death. I'm fine. If you really want to help put my mind at ease, there is something you could do. I suspect Primalists will try to invade these lands again. Unlike last time, I doubt they'll attack the ancient bog directly. They know we'd defeat them. See those rocks over there? Those off-color, slightly smelly rocks? I hear something moving underneath them. Perhaps Primalists lurking nearby. Could you investigate? Squash whatever you find.
I understand that you lost a child, yet you press on with your duties. I find that commendable.
My son. He was very brave and would have wanted me to continue. And so I shall.
How can I help, my friend?
I know it can be quite exhausting work to defeat such an important locale. And often we Draconids and Dragon Spawns get very little thanks for our dedication. I wish to bestow some of my own appreciation to the gods here in Ancient Bog. Here, offer them these gifts from me as a sign of friendship. I hope my heartfelt gesture properly expresses my gratitude.
No, that can only be done from within the Emerald Dream.
Greetings. How are things here?
It has been most rewarding, and Lord Somnicus has graciously offered to let me see the dream portal for myself.
has he? Well, I suppose.
Very good. I hope they like those gemstones. I made them myself, just for this special occasion.
I knew there had been something there, and to think they were so close to the portal. Now I can contemplate other things. While you were hunting, Rymek and I had a lovely conversation. He's quite understanding and sympathetic. In a way, he reminds me of Solithus. He asked if he could see the portal to the Emerald Dream with his own eyes. I see no reason why not, especially since you've cleared those spiders away. I'm sure he'll be quite impressed. I must take a moment to thank you, Primero, for all your help. Truly, I never thought I would have a chance to admire the dream within ancient bog. Not as a humble emissary. How very kind. Lord Samachus has graciously invited me to set foot inside the grove and see the portal. I would be honored if you would join me. I will remember this moment for the rest of my life. Share it with me. At last. I never thought I would see this place with my own eyes. A sharp grin spreads across Rymek's face, and his cold eyes gleam with anticipation.
Champion!
The power in the dream will be ours. We will find it.
No. They are in the dream. And Garithus.
He tricked me, and I let him in.
I can't believe this cannot be. I failed. I trusted Rymek and his dragonkin, and they betrayed us all.
I have failed to protect that which I swore to keep safe. Come. There is something you both should know.
I cannot slip into the dream here as I once did. With the bog defenses activated, we are essentially blocked from the grove. But I'm afraid it only gets worse, Primero. I believe Rymek did not merely trick us to gain access to the dream. I suspect he is looking for something within it. Something precious and powerful that I swore to protect. Not even Garithus or Samachus knew of its existence. But now, my hand is forced. You must know the truth.
This seed is everything. So many beloved souls, entrusting their fate, their hopes, to us.
Are we certain it will be safe?
Come. Here, by Elune's grace, this gift will be kept hidden from those who would wish it harm. Yet the time will come when it must leave the cradle of the dream and take its place in our world.
And when it does, its protection will fall to us.
My beloved Kaldorai, all you have suffered, all you have given, will not be in vain. This I swear to you.
What is it, my love?
Just a feeling. But this time will be different.
Our situation is dire. Rymak has left us few options. He has forced our hand. Now we must make great sacrifices. Though we may not be able to enter the grove from this side, there is a way in from behind the realms of life. We cannot give into despair now. We must push forward. We must think of another way through the barrier. First, we need our allies. Countless elementals summoned by Rymak are pouring through the portal. We will need an army that can move in the dream like we can, or one that can be brought in easily. Rally the druids and centaur in Shady Sanctuary. It is time to call upon their oaths to preserve the grove.
A small hope remains. There is more than one way into the dream. Our way in life is closed, but from death.
You mean the theory Gareth has had? Could we do it? Could we bring Ysera back so she could vanquish them all?
Yes. But the price will be great. Someone must take her place in Ardenweald.
Then I should be the one to go. I will tell Ysera. Perhaps I'll join my son in the realms of death.
I will remain. And Somnicus, when you see my mother, tell her that we will be ready when she returns.
We will go at once. Good luck.
All at the cons. We will be there to uphold our pledge.
Merithera will have our might at her back. I will go with you into Ardenweald. I will tell Ysera that we need her back, and we know a way to do it. I should be the one who makes this sacrifice. I've lived a long life. I never wanted to live longer than my son. This way, I can atone for Rymak's betrayal and bring back our aspect. Are you with me? It is time. I know I said that I was fine, but ever since Solithus' death, it's like I've been missing something essential. I'm alive, and he is not. That feels wrong. But there might be a way I can set things right. Ysera's the only one who can help us get control of Ancient Bog again. I think I can help bring her back. It's getting harder and harder to cross over. We need to make this count. Tyrande and Malfurion will meet us there.
It is time. Let us stand before Ysera and face whatever comes.
If someone else is bound here in my place, yes, I could return to the dream and protect the gardens from the other side. But, my dear old friend, you cannot take my place. You must wait a little longer before you rejoin your son.
Greetings. Somnicus has told me of the grave threat in the Emerald Gardens. He has told me of his own part in it. But I'm afraid the solution will not be as simple as he hopes. I am eager to return to the Emerald Dream and defend the gardens from the Incarnates and their followers. But I cannot leave Ardenweald yet. Not with my bond to the Winter Queen. I dare not ask anyone to do this unless they accept the consequences, as I did. But there is one who could take my place.
Ysera, your flight needs you. We need you. Whatever the price may be for your return to Azeroth, name it.
Tyrande.
Tell us.
It's me. I must be the one to stay.
What?
Ysera knows this, though she would never ask it of me.
No. We will find another way.
When she gave her life for mine in Val'sharah, it was not her time. And now, the balance may be restored.
Then I will stay as well. Chandris and the others can...
Tyrande, should everything we hope come to pass, the Kaldorei will need you.
I am so tired, Malfurion. Do not ask this of me. After everything we have endured.
My love, you have always been the strength of our people. They will follow you ever onward, and you will never be alone.
Until I see you again, I will dream of the night we may truly rest together.
Much has not felt right since Ysera was cast from the realms of life. It is as if there is a great imbalance striving to be corrected. It is settled. I will remain in Ardenweald. I remain to protect the dream and all the hope that grows within it. It must be me. Let us go into the Grove of Awakening. The Winter Queen is the only one who can transfer this bond from Ysera to me. I have faith that she will agree. She aided Ysera in a time of desperate need, and now Ysera can help us in turn. If the Winter Queen agrees, I expect that I will not be able to remain awake for long. The weight of the bond will be heavy to bear. In time, I hope that I may awake again and gaze upon the full-grown might of the new tree.
Somnicus, return to the gardens and inform my daughter. Once I have reached the dream there, we will open the way for the others.
I will await your return. Then Rymek will pay for what he's done.
To this realm are you bound, child of dreams?
My queen, the Emerald Dream and its ancient groves are under attack, and I must go to defend them. In my place, Malfurion Stormrage will stay and fulfill the bond that you used to save me.
Will you accept me in exchange?
Then your pledge is made. Go with the blessings of the wilds.
It has been done. Malfurion will sleep here in my stead, and Tyrande will watch over her people as she has capably done for millennia before. Now, we must ready ourselves. When I cross over into the Emerald Dream, there will be a brief window when you can join me. Are you ready? We mustn't delay. I can feel the energies of rebirth surging in me. I am ready to cross back into the Emerald Dream. From the realms of death into life, follow me through the gate of awakening, and we will race across the Dreamway to Ancient Bow. I expect there will be some resistance within, so be on your guard.
Stand back, my friend. I think it's time to spread my wings.
The cycle is renewed. Death and life in harmony once more. Place the anchors, and I will try to find my way to you in the dream. The enemy's forces spread. They are searching for something, but this place is a verdant labyrinth, and it will take time to find what they seek. Strange. My connection with the dream feels different somehow. There. That is the path to the ancient bow. Let us break their grasp on the grove.
It is worse than I feared. I can destroy the ice that surrounds the grove, but there are too many enemies upon us, and we need to find a way to bring down the barrier that keeps the others out. We must work quickly and vanquish these foes, so Merithera and the others can reinforce us. There must be a way to lower the barrier from within the grove. I sense several points around us that strengthen it. If you can deactivate enough of those, we should be able to lower it the rest of the way so the others can join us. We need reinforcements, and quickly. But Merithera cannot yet join us in the grove because of the barrier. We will need to manage both from here within the dream. Slay these primalists and take anything you need from them, so we can melt those ice presents from the grove gods.
Thank you. Is that... Grandmother? It worked! You're back! But you are different. What happened to you?
Hello, grandson. We will speak of that soon. But tell me, where is the one who betrayed you?
Rymek went to Lunadane. Why would he go there?
He must seek what Merithera has hidden just beyond. We must hurry.
Thank you for breaking me out. I can't believe that Ysera is actually here. Back in the Emerald Dream. Just like in my theory. I dearly love to ask her 10,000 questions, but I have to focus. There's still a problem of Rymek, and I saw where he was headed too, just as he caught me in ice. He's after something in the dream, something powerful. I don't know what, but we have to reach him before he finds whatever it is. That should do it. The barrier is about to come down. Soon the others will be able to join us in the Emerald Dream, and we can fight together again. That should be enough. I can sense the others just on the outside of the grove, ready to enter the dream. When you're ready, speak to me and I will break the ice walls and bring down the dome. I hope that my changes will not dishearten the flight. We will not be done, but we will be all together again.
Something is different. You have been touched by death.
Come, we must fly with all haste to Lunadane. That is the last line of defense, where our enemy's fate will be sealed.
Rymek must pay for what he's done. I will not let him reach the World Tree.
We should all fly together, Somnicus.
Let him go. Only he can absolve his anger now. We each have our own part and our own power.
I cannot believe it. All that I could have hoped for. She is here. But I can tell that she's changed. I do not know what this means, and I fear we do not have much time to ponder it. We must go after Rymek. If we are to eradicate the Primalists from the Emerald Dream, the one place we must secure is Lunadane. According to my son, that is where Rymek has gone. It is the last line of defense for the Nescent Tree. There, an ancient artifact shielded the tree from being found, and it is powerful enough to expel all our enemies at once. I do not know if my mother has the power to command and use it anymore, but we will deal with that once we have found and stopped Rymek. Fly with us as one.
Let's go. My scales are starting to freeze.
The ancient defense at Lunadane is all that stands between Rymek and the World Tree. And it will be his undoing, but only the Dreamer can unleash its full potential. Then we must get you there at once. No, it is clear that I am no longer connected to the dream as I was. Someone new must rise.
There! The battle is already raging!
I see Somnicus on the bridge. He is injured. He needs our help.
Taking you down, friend. We will keep the skies clear while you engage on the ground.
We've made it, but Rymek has already started his assault. We can't let him break through. We have to do something about the snow. If we're to give you proper support against Rymek and his minions, we can't have our wings freezing off. I sense powerful frost cores nearby. They're probably sustaining this blizzard. If you can destroy them, we can take out Rymek's minions in short order. And Samakith is out there too. He flew off for Rymek like a dragon possessed. We need to get him as soon as we can.
Fall them back! This power is almost mine! No! We can still stop him! Don't let them pass the bridge!
Keep fighting!
I held him off as long as I could. I managed to stop him from reaching the tree. I hope it was enough. Rymek must fall now. It is up to you. Tell Merithera and Merithera that I am sorry for being a foolish old dragon.
You are too late to stop us now! Come then!
It is not yet your time, old friend. Open your wings once again.
The incarnates will feast on your dream! These titans...
Use my breath to heal them and to weaken Rymek.
No! They lied! I was... so close!
It is done. Now we must see to healing the dream.
Rymek is defeated, but there are still too many enemies and primalists roaming through the dream. I suppose now we find out who the dreamer really is. We have fought so hard to reach this point, and only one thing remains. The power in Lordain will only respond to someone who can command the Emerald Dream from within. I had thought that it could only be my mother, but I see how she has changed. I do not know if that difference is better, but it is real, and I must acknowledge that. Come, let us face this moment together.
It is time, Merithera. Step out from the shadow of my wings and spread your own.
It has always been you. I'm not ready for this.
Few ever think they are when their time comes. Go, my daughter.
Dreams be peaceful.
I am the dreamer. From the moment I stepped into the dream again, I knew that things were different. But now that we have beaten Rymek and his primalist, I must consider all of the implications of what has happened. My daughter has worked to keep the Green Dragonflight together after my death. It is only fitting that she be the one to ascend now. Merithera must lead the Emerald Flight.
Mother, I will return this mantle to you in a heartbeat, if you want it.
It is not mine to want or to take back. In my stead, you have grown as a leader, and I am proud of you. You are the leader of the Green Dragonflight, and when we regain our full power, you will be the aspect.
Then I accept. But first, I would very much like it if we could fly together again.
Let us take to the skies together.
Where my mother once flew, I must fly now and in the future. Where her breath brought peace and life, so must mine. I pledge that I will do my best as the leader of the Green Dragonflight. I promise that I will do whatever it takes, as Ysera did for so many millennia.
I never thought I would see her fly over the gardens again. I thought this would rightfully be my end.
There's a fair amount to look forward to now.